I'm here in a town called Bolshoye Soldatskaya, and it's near where the actual contact line was as Ukrainian regime forces were coming into the Kursk Oblast. This village was one of the frontline villages that Ukrainian regime forces wanted to take, and Russian soldiers helped to defend. Of course, there's extensive damage throughout the village. You can see even behind me, this building and structure was completely destroyed. Many of the buildings have shattered windows, destroyed roofs. Some of them have outright been burned to the ground. Many shops on the city main plaza and main thoroughway also were destroyed. And of course, it shows that the Ukrainian regime ultimately was targeting civilian infrastructure and was interested in taking these civilian houses for their own use. Of course, slowly residents have returned, although the authorities here in the Kursk Oblast continue to tell civilians not to return for their own safety, and also to allow sappers and engineers to demine. One of the important things that we understand is that one of the objectives of the Ukrainian regime was to take control of the Kurchatov nuclear power plant, the nuclear power plant here in the Kursk Oblast, and to use it as a bargaining chip and to use it as a possible weapon of mass destruction against the people here in the Kursk Oblast and overall in the region of the Russian Federation. They were not able to achieve that objective thanks to the heroism of the Russian troops here. So it's very important to bring the story of what happened here in the Kursk Oblast to all of you and to show the extensive damage that the Ukrainian regime did, not only to the material here and the housing and the infrastructure, but also to the thousands of lives that were taken and stripped away in the most horrific of ways by the Ukrainian regime's soldiers and by the various mercenaries from countries like Poland, France, Georgia, and Colombia who committed atrocities against the civilians here in Kursk.